Hello friends. So today we are going to be coloring and taking part in the hashtag coloring scare tag, which is created by Corey at Colorfully Optimistic and Emma at Emma Colors. So basically what it is we're going to color a page and I'm going to answer some scary Halloween-y inspired questions. So I'm going to color a page out of the 50 Autumn Miniatures by Kameliya Angelkova. And the page that we're going to be doing is this cute little Happy Halloween. And I am going to do this one just a little bit differently than I've done in the past. I'm actually going to put down a layer of markers first and then colored pencil over the top. Just thought I'd try something new with y'all. So may not get to the colored pencil part today, but at least we'll get the base layer down, and then I will post the completed picture on my Instagram. And I'll pop that up on the screen right now, so if you guys want to see that, go look there. Yeah, so let's get started. Let me grab my color out, and then I'll start answering these questions here. Alright, so this is the color that we chose for the border. And I'm not super great with alcohol markers yet, so still practicing and learning. I think we'll go with the, and then just if you want to know, I'm using the Spreey art markers. Got them off Amazon. They were definitely a very budget set. I'll leave a link below if you're interested in checking them out. So far I've been, pretty happy with them. All right, so question 1. What weapon would you choose if you were living in The Walking Dead? Well, for me, I love The Walking Dead. I didn't want to watch that show for a very long time because I was scared to. But I finally broke down and watched it. And yeah, so I guess the weapon that I would choose would be a long spear. If I would have chose a gun, I probably wouldn't have been a very good shot. A long spear, that keeps me far away from the nasty zombies. So yeah, that is the weapon that I would choose. If you were, okay, question number 2. If you were paid to stay the night in a haunted house, would you, and how much would they have to pay you? Well, for me, it really depends on how creepy said haunted house is. If it's like super creepy, forget about it. You can pay me enough to go in there. I don't like to be scared, so yeah, no. But if it's, not too creepy, really, haunted houses don't scare me, because fun fact, I actually grew up in a haunted house. Yeah, the house I lived in when I was in high school was haunted. My dad saw plenty of ghosts. Heard lots of weird noises and would see things flying out of rooms that they shouldn't, like a ball rolling into the room that shouldn't have rolled into the room, kind of a thing. So yeah, nothing too, when I was a kid, it kind of scared me. I would, when I would go to sleep at night, I would put the blankets over my head because I didn't want to see anything. So yeah, I guess I would go stay in a haunted house because I lived in one. Alright, question number 3. What superstition, urban legend do you believe in? Well, I actually don't really believe in superstitions. I believe in ghosts and that sort of thing, but I don't believe in superstitions. So I guess I can't really, I don't really The only thing that I actually probably follow, even though I don't really believe it, is you'll never catch me walking underneath a ladder, but I don't know. I don't think of that as being a superstition thing, just more, I don't know. I don't want to walk underneath a ladder. Alright, number 4. Which horror movie did you never get over? Well, if I'm being quite honest, I do not watch horror movies at all. I don't like them. I don't like to be scared. So, the only thing that really comes to mind is I did watch The Ring many, many years ago with an ex-boyfriend, and that movie really creeped me out. It was so creepy. Ugh. So, yeah, I guess I would say The Ring. Alright, let's see. Number 5. What is your favorite scary and or Halloween coloring book? Well, I don't have... Sorry, I'm looking for a marker. Okay, I don't have any Halloween coloring books. I mean, I guess this is kind of autumn Halloween-y, but I do actually have Kameliya Angelkova's 50 Halloween mandalas in my Amazon cart, which I do plan on sorry, I guess I've not talked and colored at the same time before, so I lost my train of thought. I do plan on buying them this week, so I will have a Halloween coloring book coming. So I guess I would say the 50 Halloween mandalas would be my favorite Halloween coloring book. And I'll answer the next question, but I want to get through this quickly so I don't have too many streaks in this, which I'm going to have a little bit, but oh well. It happens. Alright. Number 6. What is the scariest book you've ever read? Well, I just like movies, I don't read scary books. So nothing really jumps out at me. Trying to think. I mean, I guess I don't know if I've watched Stephen King movies, which I actually do like some Stephen King movies. But I don't know if I've ever watched any of the Stephen King, or I mean, I don't know if I've read any of the Stephen King books, to be honest with you. Yeah, this was the one I wanted. Alright, so number 7. If you could be a scary monster, what one would you be? Well, I would be one of the monsters from Monsters, Inc. Because they are scary-ish, but they're also cute and not creepy. And I would not want to be a creepy monster. So that is what kind of monster I would be. Let's see. Number 8. Where is the scariest place you have ever been? I tend not to go to scary places because, again, I don't like to be scared. But I guess what I think of is, so when I was in, gosh, I want to say high school, maybe like maybe a freshman, so like in 9th grade. So I lived in a town that had a college, and that college every year would put on a haunted house that would go from dorm to dorm. And they put on a pretty scary, people jumping out at you, all that sort of thing. And I remember going with my friends and going through the first dorm. I don't even think we were halfway through. And I got so scared I couldn't go any farther. Somebody had to take me out. I couldn't do it. I was too scared. So that would be the scariest place I've ever been. Number 9. Are you scared of the dark? And if so, what scares you the most about it? I've never considered myself scared of the dark per se, but about 3, maybe 4 years ago, I started having panic attacks and a major anxiety. And I found when I was starting out and going through it, I found that sleeping with a light on really helped keep me calm. Like, I don't know if it didn't feel like I was scared. It was more having a light on helped my brain not run rampant so much. I don't know why that is, but that's what it would. So I would sleep with a light on. And now I do have a salt lamp that I have that has like a warm glow, and I put it on the very lowest setting. So yeah, it's almost like having a little bit of a nightlight in my space. But I don't know. It's never been one where I felt like I was scared of the dark. So yeah. All right, number 10. Do you go to the toilet with the lights on or off after a scary movie? And if you have a closet, would you need to have the door fully closed to sleep? Well, if I'm going to watch a scary movie, which, is a very rare occurrence, it would... Ooh, that's a tiny space. It would scare the bejesus out of me, so I would definitely have to sleep with the light on for a few days. That is for sure. As for closets being open or closed, it doesn't bother me one bit. I actually leave my closet door open now all the time. So yeah, having the closet door doesn't bother me at all. All right. Do you prefer to watch scary movies with others or alone? Again, if I'm going to watch a scary movie, it would definitely not want to be alone. I would have to be with others. But with that being said, it would not be with my brothers. It would have to be with somebody I could trust to not scare me. Because my brothers have a tendency to know what I'm scared of. And they like to tease me and pick on me about it. So definitely wouldn't want to watch scary movies with them. Number 11, nope, that was the one I just answered. Number 12, do you want to be a vampire, zombie, or werewolf, and why? Well, let's see. Definitely wouldn't want to be a zombie because they're just creepy looking, and I wouldn't want to just be, I don't know. They're just creepy. So I wouldn't want to be them. Werewolf. That might be kind of cool. To be a wolf and be free and out in nature. But then again, I don't think I'd want to be eating all those animals and all that stuff, so I don't know about that. So I probably would pick being a vampire, but I'm gonna be one of them nice vampires and, you know, be what they call the vegetarian vampires, though I wouldn't want to eat people. I'll just eat animals. I guess, I mean, I don't want to eat animals when I'm a werewolf. I guess, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't want to be any of them, but if I had to be one of them, I'd say a vampire, because then maybe I could be pretty. Number 13. Would you participate in the zombie run? And the zombie run is a citywide event that many cities have, which actually the large city that I live by does actually have them. Basically, you've got people that play the horde of zombies, and then you've got other people that are the runners. And if they get caught by these hordes of zombies, or, you know, a zombie, then they're a zombie. So yeah, would I choose to be the zombie or the runner? I would definitely choose to be the zombie, because I am not a runner. Not one teeny tiny bit. I can even remember back to being in middle school, and it took me forever to run the mile. So yes, I definitely would be the zombie and not the runner. Number 14. Do you prefer gory, creepy, or cute and spooky? Yeah, I am definitely the cute and spooky type. I don't like gore. And sorry, Emma, but I am thankful that you put disclaimers on some of your coloring book flip-throughs, because there was a couple images where I was like, oh, okay, let's skip ahead and not watch that part. Or turn my head, because I don't like that. Yeah, so definitely not part of the gory club. Number 15. What scares you most about being home alone? Well, being that I have lived alone for many years now, I don't get scared being home alone, because I already live alone, so I don't have to. That's my life. Let's see. Number 16. Would you rather walk through a cornfield or a forest in the dark? Trying to think. I think I would prefer to walk through a cornfield in the dark versus a forest in the dark. Because in a forest, there are going to be lots and lots of big people-eating animals like wolves and bears and all that stuff. And in a forest, even though there's lots of space and you can see, you can get lost in the woods very easily. You can get turned around and not know where you're at. Whereas in a cornfield, and being that I grew up in the Midwest and I've been in cornfields, I know how they work. You know, if you find a row, you just stick to that row and follow it, and eventually it does come to an end, and you can get out of it. So that is why I would choose a cornfield. Number 17. If you could make a magic potion, what would it do and what ingredients would it take to make? Well, let's see. I would make a magic potion that would let me eat anything I would want, and no matter what I ate, I would lose weight. Actually, no. There's a better way. I would make a potion so I could eat anything that I wanted, and then whatever I ate, it would turn it into healthy food. So I could always stay healthy, get down to a decent weight, but still be able to eat whatever I wanted. So I could eat pizza and chips and chocolate and cupcakes and all that stuff. What, and then, oh, sorry, and I missed the part about what would it be made with? What would it be made with? I think, well, black tea is healthy, and I like black tea, so I would probably make it with some black tea. And then kale is definitely good for you, so I'd throw some kale leaves in there. And let's see. And then for some spices in there, I would probably throw in some ginger, some cinnamon, and some turmeric, because all of those spices are good for your health. So that is what I would make my healthy food potion out of. Number 18, what was your favorite Halloween costume of all time? My favorite Halloween costume, oh, let's see. I think when I don't just dress up for Halloween anymore, but, you know, in my early, obviously when I was a kid, and then in my early 20s, I would dress up and go to parties or bars or, you know, whatever. So I guess my favorite one was probably when I was, I don't know, I think I was like 20. I was like 28, and I dressed up as a medieval wench. And it was a rosy pink colored costume with the whole corset and all that jazz, long skirt. It was super fun. And then number 19. Who would you rather have as a friend? Michael Myers, Pennywise, Alien, Predator, or Freddy Krueger, and why? Oh, let's see. Well, I mean, I know who they all are, but I've not watched any of the movies with them in it except for Alien. I watched that movie, and those aliens are definitely creepy, so that would be a big ol' no for me on the Alien. Not want that. I guess I would go for probably Freddy Krueger, because he's kind of the least creepy looking one out of the whole bunch of them. Yeah, that's what I would do, Freddy Krueger. And then the last question, number 20. Who are 3 people you want to participate in the scare tag? So the 3 people I am choosing are Pretty Pages 71, Her and I have recently connected, and we actually do have a buddy color coming up as well, or buddy color that we're working on for the month of October. So I am going to nominate her to participate in the color scare tag. And then I'm also going to nominate Danny from Caligralicious. I just love that name, by the way, Danny. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm going to nominate him to participate in this tag as well. And then I am going to nominate Kate from Kate's Coloring Haven. So I really look forward to seeing what your guys' answers are on this as well. Yeah, so just a couple little updates for you guys. So I did get the 2 coloring books, so there'll be lots more stuff coming with that. And then I work at an art store, and I found out that we got a new book supplier in. And we have a bunch of new coloring books in the store, and they're really good coloring books, like the Kirby Rosanna's coloring books. They've got some color by number ones that I've had in my Amazon list, and they're slightly cheaper than Amazon actually, and then with my discount, it's going to be even cheaper. And it's taken a lot of willpower when I've been at work not to buy them, but I'm trying really hard to stick to my budget. And I did budget myself a couple, or a few coloring books next week. So I'll order one from Amazon, and then I might get 1 or 2 at the store. So yeah, so I'll have some new coloring books coming up, and maybe towards the end of the month I will do a coloring book haul so y'all can see what I got. Yeah, so that is my coloring scare tag, and this was super awesome. Emma and Corey, I'm so glad that you put this together, and I hope everyone has a great day, great evening, wherever you are, and we will talk to you all soon. So sending you lots and lots of love. Bye.